Red flags when recruiting players.
You find them from our looking server.
Yeah.
The guys always complain on us. It's like, so I specifically designed the server to not have any moderation.
No, just to run itself, but like...
Then you get people complaining at me being like, can you please moderate it more? It's like, you want moderation? It's like asking for government overhead. It was like, I don't know. You guys are just gotta fend for yourselves.
Fight to the death.
But the problem is that you get people that join it and then like they put advertisements up for like 5e games and then they just get bullied. Which I kind of feel bad for.
It's just kind of funny though.
I feel bad for them though, but at the same, like, you know, because they are just people looking for
a game,
like trying to find a game, or they're wanting to run something. So like you can check out the Looking for Grip server. Look, I've played with a lot of the guys. They're actually I've thought they were dead on. I've liked them.
Yeah.
I don't know what else is put on that, but like, you know, I've found some dead on people from that server, just saying. So like, if you guys are really stuck,
go on it, have a try,
check it out. I can't say for anything else.
Yeah,
like, just don't shout at me because I spam the gamer word in general. Okay?
Yeah, because look, we're not there.
Like, I got nothing to do with it. All right, it doesn't even have my name attached to it. All right. Anyway, like, let's jump into this. What do they have to say?
Stuff that made you stare at a potential player and made you wonder what the hell was going on. Insist they get to be able to make penis jokes.
I thought that would have been...
I thought that's just normal.
I thought that was just a standard. I don't think you need to ask people,
no,
can I do it? It would have just been, I'm going to do this. What are you going to do
about it? Yeah. Table has a minimum girl requirement.
Simp, absolute simp. What's that? What do you mean?
What do you mean minimum girl requirement?
Is this going to be like, oh no, we need, so we need one guy in a wheelchair, we need a ginger,
one black guy,
yeah,
and one femoid.
Yeah, well, you know what?
One white supremacist. To round it out.
There's always one white supremacist in any game that I play. But yeah, what do you say? Why would you want a minimum girl requirement?
I don't know. Game needs to switch entirely to their schedule in the middle of the week.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Don't be silly. Why is that even a thing? Why is that even a thing? Don't be ridiculous. Like, let's see what else there is. And what's the worst someone's actually turned around to you? Like, what have you got? I don't know. I don't think the only really stupid ones I've came across is... So whenever Teal was on a load of games, he would have like, I'm only going to take Xanathar's, the 5e player handbook, and that's about it. Whenever Tasha's Cauldron came out, he was kind of iffy on it. Yeah. He's like, right, well, look, let me read over it before I start adding it.
Yeah.
And you know, there was some guy who just kept, oh, but can I play this? It's like, is it in?
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me this one. Like, this guy just isn't stopping.
And he just wouldn't stop. It's like, no.
He was constant. He's like, oh, can I do this? And Teal was like, is it in it?
Is it in it?
No. Then no.
No, but man, what about this here? This would be pretty... It's
went on for like 3 days.
Oh my god, it just kept going on and on. It's like, look, this is the choices you've got, alright? It's not restrictive, you've got a lot to work with. I don't know what the issue is, man. You just picked something from that and you're good. There's no other issue. And I mean, he must have came back with about 4 different...
it was more than 4.
It was a ridiculous number. It just kept piling up. It's like, rejected. You got the stamp of rejection on it.
Playing with a random group at my local game store during free RPG day. GMing one of the free modules they give out. I think it was Delta Green. Young guy I've never seen before joins group of 4 other players. He has earbuds in, but don't think anything of it. Assume he just walked in or something. Give out pre-made characters, explain the rules, blah blah blah. Earbuds guy is just staring down at his character sheet and writing random doodles on it. Have to repeat myself on several occasions because he can't hear me over whatever he's listening to.
What?
Every time I do it, he becomes more and more withdrawn and pays less and less attention. By the end of it, it's getting really awkward because he might as well not have been playing. I say, hey man, are you okay? He gets up and thanks me profusely and then immediately leaves the store. I never saw him again. I don't know if he had extreme social autism or what, but it was crazy to see people who actually act like that in the wild.
That sounds like titsing to me.
Actually, it does sound...
It sounds like titsing to me.
The headphones as well would make me think it's auditory autism as well.
Yeah.
So maybe it was really out of his comfort zone and he was there and then he panicked.
Yeah, I think, that's what
put me down to that.
Honestly, yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can put it on. It wasn't me, it was the autism. Can I use that as an excuse?
Why is it that the last, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years, there are so many fucking legit psychos that want to roleplay as a fucking nymphomaniac furry toaster and demand that you let them act out their delusions in real life and that you accept it outright? And girls' quota? Or minority quotas? What the fuck happened to the days when a group of 4 nerds just wanted to roll some dice and roleplay your stereotypical medieval fantasy tropes, like an elf ranger or a human knight or a dwarf barbarian, an old mage or the wizard of yore? Why does everything this day and age have to be in some way, shape or form associated with whatever sexual kink or fetish you partake in? It has to have diversity hire quotas, or want to be a special, unique one of a kind snowflake of brilliance that has no place in the current role-playing world everyone is wanting to play in.
You know what I think? So I've got a bit of a theory on this, and it's going to sound a wee bit crackpot, but it's actually
When do you not sound crackpot?
No, okay, this is crackpot. It's crackpot, but I'll admit that it kind of is, right? So I believe what happened was it was whenever D&D was bought over by Wizards of the Coast and they moved away from the Midwest and moved to the West Coast.
Yeah.
I believe that the people working there definitely changed. And therefore,
it had to be. The employee base had to have changed.
Yeah, at least a bit. Over time, the people that were working...
And we all know Wizards, what the West Coast is like.
The people that were working on D&D particular in the late 90s and early 2000s are not the people there today.
Yeah.
Is that's fair to say, yeah?
Yeah.
So do you think that, and again, especially whenever it comes to very creative arts, role-playing is just tabletop games and pen and paper role-playing games in general are very social. They're very creative. Well, they don't have to be, but they tend to be.
Yeah.
So by doing so, does that make... There was a good one I heard a while back, and I thought it was really funny, and it was like, are books in fact gay, right? And the core concept behind it is, you need to think about it like this, because when you're reading a book, you're kind of like reading someone else's thoughts, and that's like someone like mind fucking you. Does that make sense? Like they're going their fucking knowledge all over your brain, right? Okay, I know that's a bit out there, but you get where I'm trying to go with. I think the dynamics of the people behind D&D have changed, their worldviews have changed, and people involved have changed. Mm-hmm. So therefore,
I believe that
the type of people that are also attracted to role-playing games has also shifted with the staff. Is that I don't think that's like that.
No, I get it. And then what they're pushing out and what they're hoping for
is changing as well.
And that's why so many...
I mean, look, they don't produce books that I, myself, am interested in. Yeah. So why would I buy any of them books?
Yeah.
They're making,
we know who they're pandering to.
Yeah, we know exactly the type of people that they're selling to, what their demographic... I'm just not the demographic. So whenever it feels so pointless to me sometimes whenever I gurn. I didn't think this was going to be a video, gurn about wizards. But yet again it is. What have I become? My sweetest friend. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. I'm not the demographic, so why do I even bother complaining about such a thing?
I know.
It feels like such a meaningless, pointless
thing to complain about anymore, because Wizards
is panning to Twitter furry superhero Marvel fans.
Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to put on it. There is some third-party creators for 5e that are definitely not doing that.
Definitely like Marvel midnight release guys. Like
yeah, people who went to the Marvel midnight release.
Yeah.
Did you see Endgame Part 2 at midnight release? There you go. Was it like first communion for you? Was it like a holy ordained event? That's kind of what I'm asking, and that's kind of the people that you're going to find. And I think and again, we've spoken about this many times before. It's so easy to find a 5e game or a Pathfinder game IRL. Mm-hmm. And if you're stuck to try and find people if you can't find a game IRL for 5e,
it's you're the problem.
there's something else going on there under the surface.
No, it's you. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask, why?
If you live in a major city, then it is 100% you. If you live in bumfuck nowhere and you're over 100 miles from a game shop,
then it's probably not you.
Then it's probably not. But if you live in any city or any
large town with a game shop,
you're not.
You're the problem.
Yeah, you most definitely are the issue. So that's where you can go and find people and are looking for
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you know this, but we've got a website with lots of models. And whenever I say lots of models, I mean lots of models. We've got models for any setting that you can think of. With humans with biddies, animals that shouldn't have biddies but do have biddies, dwarves and elves with biddies. Look, we've got a lot of smut models. But it doesn't stop there. We really do have models for anything and everything. And to be honest, they look so good. Chef's kiss, so good. But it's not all smut for all you good Christian Minecraft server players. We've got you covered. And we even got the weebs covered too, which is unusual for this channel because we don't like weebs.
Yeah, the weebs aren't that bad, okay? They're just fun to laugh at.
We also have 5th edition subclasses and adventures, which some of them are free for download, and we sell a physical printed copy of Steel Water as well, and you can request a signed version if that's your thing, where I'll draw a penis on it for you.
If you want us to sign a couple of decks, we'll give you decks, okay, guys? That's what you want.
Anyway, if you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and check out the website. It helps us out so much, and we don't need to worry about our YouTube overlord striking down another one of our channels. Our website is also now available as an app on Android. Also, and the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's get back to the video. Don't know player, friend of a friend. Wants to roleplay, so fuck it. Send him rules. I nearly read that as send him nudes. I don't know why. Send him rules and limitations I've set. Setting I am DMing has no word forged or dragonborn for story reasons. Immediately sends me uncensored skilly porn asking if he can make a dragonborn druid girl. Didn't think people like this actually existed, but alright. Tell him no, and tell him not to send me porn out of the fucking blue. Sends me porn of XJ9.
What's XJ9? Right, hold on. I'm gonna have to look into this.
Research.
Okay, it's like... Oh, I think I've seen this cartoon thing before. You might recognise it, Megan. It's like blue. I think
I have no idea.
Okay, anyway.
I have no idea. Anyway, sends me porn of XJ9 and asks if he can play a warforged made by a horny wizard and imbued with magic. Message friend that invited this guy and tell him his friend's fucking sending me porn for character art. LOL, he's just trolling me. Give him a chance. Fine, I'll give him a chance.
I don't think he's trolling, man.
No, but still, no, you can't play those two races. Fine, I want to play a Kenku warlock with a homebrew patron. I'll bring character art to the table. Brings fucking anthro-bird porn to the goddamn table. My friend's so random, right, DM? Fucking butted both of them. I don't know, maybe you just can't take a joke.
Maybe it
sounds to me like somebody can't take a joke.
It sounds like it could have been a joke.
Oh no, that's trolling. That is...
I don't think you can pull... The thing is, you can't really pull it off if you don't know the person.
That makes it funnier though.
It does, but again, you can't look. It's hard. It's so hard to find games. It's so hard to find the.
It is. People. I know.
And trolling your DM that you don't even know is probably not a good.
I know.
Give it a few sessions in before you start.
Let him like suss out what you're about.
Yeah, give him.
And then throw the porn down on the table.
And then just. Or is that just an excuse? It's like, yeah, it's like fucking teal. It's like, oh yeah, no, I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. I'm not furry.
Player only has one day off, meaning that if something in his private life needs attention, then he's going to give up that night and therefore never show up.
I mean, some people... I had that once, back whenever I was playing 40k. There was a time where I was the only one in the job, I was working, like, I worked 7 days a week for about 3 months.
Yeah.
And I'd managed to get 1 day off. And that 1 day off, me and you went to Comic-Con in the morning.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I played an apocalyptic game, so I did. And, I was knackered, so I was by the end of it.
Yeah.
But I just needed that day off.
Yeah.
Like, I was just getting shafted. Like, so you know what? See, when it comes to work, there's not much you can do about that.
I know.
You know?
Male player has pronouns. Women are about 50-50 between a generally caring person who is really swept up in the memes that this is good for society and raging cunt.
Yeah.
With men, it tends to be about 80% raging cunt and 20% predator. Yes!
Yeah, something like that. You know, I don't know. Honestly, see the whole pronoun thing, I just don't really care for it.
I don't care for it.
I think if I met someone and I was talking to them and they said, I'd be like, yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If that's
I'm not going to go out of my way to hurt anybody, for God's sake. I'm not going to do it to be intentionally mean. I'm not that type of person. But if I slip up, don't friggin' come after me. I'm trying my best.
I feel like there's a lot of people that just...
But I'm not going to walk up to people and go, what's your pronouns?
Yeah, I think
I'm not going to do that.
There's a lot of people that just use it as, like, I don't know, it's just virtue signaling. And virtue signaling is fucking gay. Let's just keep going.
Ignores any prompts or rules given and creates a character with a deeply disconnected backstory from anything else. E.g., I say, setting is all elves, so you can make whatever you want, but they have to be an elf. They say, I'm a dwarf, and I refuse to change it. Okay, you're out. Yeah.
Out.
Relates the game or story or anything to the same exact topic more than 4 times in a single session. Indicates they have an obsession with it and will try to drag the game or setting into that obsession.
Why? What is it? What do they mean by that? Related the game story, anything
I don't know.
to the exact same topic?
Does
that mean this reminds me of...
This reminds me of, like, this anime or, like, this movie or this book or...
Or I'm gonna do something... Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna, like, do a little gun towards them. I don't know, like, something like that. I think I get that. I don't think I've ever actually experienced that one, though. But we do... but in most of my games, we end up using a lot of references. I would use movie references quite a bit. It's like... It's kind of like this from that... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's the only way... Especially if you're playing online, to let people visually represent what you actually mean.
Yeah,
that's the best way. I talk a lot in references.
Yeah, I would use that a lot, and it's more of an aid for people to visualize what I'm talking about.
Yeah. If online, someone who doesn't give out even their first name. I'm just simply done with schizos. Nobody's after your credit card information. You would give that to me offline where I have a face to the name and you're already showing poor signs of trust. No, if they don't want to give out their first name, like, that's fine. Just give it, like...
that doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me.
You know, the thing is, I was one of the ones I think I came across whenever I first started doing YouTube. Like, you know, it's like, so what do we call you? Just like Neckbeardia. It's like, no, don't be silly, just call me James.
James, yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never really had nicknames or anything.
Yeah.
So the idea of, like, using, like, a different name, it's like, no, just say James.
Yeah.
It hurts my very soul.
Yeah.
Being called, like, a nickname or something. I don't know, there's something like that.
Well, I call you Hamas.
Hamas, yeah, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's not really a nickname,
no.
Really. Anyway, look, keep going. I don't think it's a really big issue.
No.
And actually, on that topic, there's something that I was kind of...
Hold on, let me do the last one.
Okay, go for it.
They play Warhammer 40k, Magic the Gathering, or watch Doctor Who.
Okay, so yeah, I did play 40k. I don't really play any more Magic. I've never really gone into. If I was to get into cards, I think it would either be Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, if I be honest with you. And Doctor Who used to be good.
Used to be brilliant.
Used to be very good.
Up until Peter Capaldi, then it went shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get into that because I'm going to get too angry.
Yeah, I think Doctor Who was actually fun. It was like, it wasn't...
I'm definitely going to have Ozzy watch Doctor Who.
Oh yeah,
100%.
I think one of my favourite ones is your dad telling us whenever he first watched Doctor Who, he said he was only like 4.
Oh yeah, and he was hiding behind the sofa from the Daleks.
Yeah, he said fucking... To be fair, the voices are scary.
The voices are scary.
You know, so I believe that, like, you know. So back onto that topic. So I suppose this is kind of a weird topic to talk about. It's like doxing and stuff. And, like, on one hand, yeah, I see, like, people getting a lot of problems with it. But for, like, the majority of people online, if you know your first and second name, it's not a big issue, I don't think.
Yeah.
but for some people it can be.
I can't. Yeah.
But the problem that I've
it
got with
depends
it,
on what like you're putting online.
yeah, but the problem that I would have with it is it's just the people that do it tend to be subhuman, to say the
Who
least.
docs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's something very...
Yeah, like you could fuck up a person's entire life.
Yeah,
By
90% of the time, I think... Like,
It doesn't... It's not that
there's
bad
no
of it,
harm,
but like...
really, unless it's like, you're like, it depends on what you're doing. Like, you know...
Depends on like what your job and stuff is and like what you're doing online. And
like, for
whatever.
like, a good example, if I was to say, let's say teal.
Like, there's that... was it a primary school teacher? She done OnlyFans on the side. And they doxed her.
Yeah, that's sketchy.
No, she's making her own money. It's not like she's got the kids involved in her OnlyFans. She's making her own money.
Yeah.
On the side. Like, she's not doing any harm by it.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I don't know. That's a tough one to talk about. I don't really know what to put on that one. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of thought, like, you know, the whole thing with names and whatnot. Like, for instance, if I said, like, Teal's name, like, would that really matter? Like, you know, it wouldn't, but it would be just a really scummy thing. Or, like, Garbrew. What if I said Garbrew? Would that matter? Not really, but it would just be a really fucking scummy thing.
Garbrow's first name's Gerald.
It's not actually Gerald.
It is.
Yeah, okay.
Don't lie.
Yes, do you want to, can we do this? Okay, Garbo's actual name is Garbo. Garbo Jeremiah Smith
Mannix
the 23rd of Abercrombie
and Fitch.
That's true.
Teal's first name is Kenneth
Furry Pants. You know, I was saying this to Megan the other day. You know, I actually only find this out recently. So you guys know the TV show, you know, Vikings. And the main guy, and it's Ragnar Lothbrok. His name means like fluffy britches.
Fluffy britches or something. Furry britches.
I thought that was really funny. But yeah, okay. Who else names can we have? Okay, our name. So my name's not actually James. It's
Jeremiah.
No, I've already said Jeremiah. That was Garbo.
Oh no, he was Garbo.
Garbo Jeremiah Smith the third of Abercrombie and Fitch.
Okay.
Garbo's actually, you know what? Garbo comes from a long Garbo.
Okay, no, we're lying. Like Garbo's real name's actually Glenn.
No.
My old friend is the GM. His long-term girlfriend is one of the players. Everything is normal until, at random intervals, they get into extremely nasty arguments over completely inane issues. Later, they act like nothing happened. Every game is a minefield where at any point they can start arguing and we have to just sit there in silence. It's so awkward.
You know, the problem is, like, see, I've known a few people that have been in horrible relationships, but the problem is, I don't know, I don't like the idea of, like, saying anything. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to...
I don't like getting in...
Like, it's other people's relationships, they do their own
If
thing.
they come to me for help or for advice, I'll give them advice, but I'm not going to give unsolicited advice.
Yeah.
If they don't want it.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
That's the way I would view it. I couldn't be arsed for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like, see all this sort of stuff. It's like, man, I'm busy, alright? And if I'm here to, like, you know, unwind and have fun and, like, just enjoy myself, I ain't doing this.
I'm not listening to you two arguing. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. Alright, guys, I'm just not fucking doing it. I'm not doing it. Simple as. There's another post connected to this so that we'll check out, so let's check that out.
Been there, done that. Known the guy for around 5 years and the girl for 7. In my group's case, it was almost always the boyfriend randomly flipping his shit, or specifically targeting his girlfriend when he was the DM. I'll tell you how I solved it.
Is this like you? You target me, so you do?
In a fun way.
Yeah, okay, it is. Okay, I will give you that. It is in a fun way.
Mentioned
most of the time.
Mentioned to the girl that the group notices that she's being singled out. She talks about how much she dislikes the relationship, how she's scared he might hurt her or he'll commit necrope if she leaves.
Jesus Christ, what do you do like that? It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic.
Let her know he's mentally ill, and any action he takes against himself because of that isn't her fault.
Yeah, pretty much.
Eventually she breaks up with him. Like expected, he throws a fit but doesn't kill himself. Spend time with her nearly every day because it makes her feel safe, but be there for both of them as they go through their independent grieving process. 6 months later, I'm balls deep in her 3 times a week. Yeah, easy as that enough. You know the best way I've heard of dealing with a partner, an ex-partner, who you're scared to leave because they keep saying that they'll commit.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
The best way to deal with it is leave them, phone an ambulance, phone their family, phone them back and say everything's coming to you if you need help, and then leave it. And then if their family show up, the ambulance show up, they're embarrassed because they lied about it, and they won't do it again.
That's a very good idea.
They won't do it again.
That's a very good one, so it is.
Mm-hmm. And anytime they do the exact same thing. Phone their entire family, phone their friends, phone an ambulance, let it all arrive and let them deal. Well, why did you say it? Oh, I didn't say it. Well, why would she ring all that us?
Yeah, there you go. I think I honestly, you know what?
Let them get embarrassed.
You know what? I think, you know, the thing is, it's a very
and it means if they do anything, you're not liable for anything because you rung the appropriate authorities and you rung their family to let them know.
Alright, should you be liable for...
No, you're not.
You know, because the thing is, it's almost like...
You're not liable, but it means just in case they are, you phone the right people, they have help on the way. So...
But see that sort of thing, like that whole mentality, it's like, okay, I get it, like, you know, you have a nasty breakup, your whole world falls apart. Yeah, that is a thing. But, like, you know, does that not mean you, like, if you really wanted to, would you not work harder on the relationship anyway then?
But
would you
yet
not,
again, there's some relationships that just aren't worth saving.
Yeah, there definitely is.
So it's not a matter of working harder at the relationship, it's more of, is it worth it?
Fucked, mate.
Is it worth it?
Fucked, mate.
You know?
It's fucked.
You can work as hard as you want on, like, a relationship, but if it's not meant to happen, it's not meant to happen.
It's not meant to happen. I don't know how this video turned into this. Okay, let's create the world's worst advertisement. We are going to be the guinea pigs. Okay, so first up, I, myself, I'm a 5e veteran. I've played 5e for on and off since its inception. I am also a proud furry that has attended many cons, and I am the most popular fox.
And I also enjoy ERPing.
Oh, that goes without saying. I consider myself a master of the ERP. I'm simply divine. I can work all your buttons.
I have got the biggest ick.
You like that, do you?
The biggest ick.
What else is it? So, of course, it's not just... So whenever it comes to me being like a furry or whatever, it's not just like what I'm interested in. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. So therefore, it actually needs to be incorporated. It's what. See, this is the thing with being with furries.
Anytime I come to the table, I bring my massive Mountain Dew. That anytime I open it, it's just
poured. I make sure it
spits on everything.
Yeah. My hands are also encrusted with the finest of oils and Cheeto dust. Also, I
will never bring a pencil.
I will show up at every session, even though you wish.
Hi.
I would never be there.
Yeah.
No, I won't be high. I'll be methy. I'll be like really,
methy's
really
worst.
like methy energy, and I'll be like.
Definitely took a couple of lines before you came in.
Also, I will interrupt everyone as they're talking. I will also backseat DM, and also I will show people how they're playing the character wrong. And I will
let you know how bad your setting is.
Yes, I will give you notes, but I won't give you notes because why would I buy down your pathetic attempt at world building? Mine is so superior. I'm also going to jacket at the table on a daily basis because that's like a thing. I'm also going to block the toilet on you for pure band. When I sit down, you will hear my tail butt plug off the plastic seats.
And my nappy rustling.
Oh, yes, my nappy crinkling.
Yeah.
What do they call it? They've got a word for it. It's fucking vile, so it is. What else? Also, I do stink to high heaven. I'm like Prince Andrew, but you know, instead of like I'm not sweating.
All I do is sweat.
All I do is sweat, but it's like really stinky sweat, like really.
And I wear an old black jumper sweater that is just humming.
Yeah, you know,
humming, like a woolen jumper that is humming.
Doesn't matter the weather. That's what I wear. That is my top that I wear on every occasion.
And the only quotes I make are either from Sonic.
Yeah, I gotta go fast.
Or
what's another really sparky
Vampire Diaries, I don't know.
I think we could work with that. Also, I've played Vampire the Masquerade on and off for several years. What else? What else would be a horrible thing just not want? Also, I can't make it to this session, so this session should be cancelled.
Should be cancelled.
I'm also the main character.
I'll also, every session, bring a random friend with me.
Oh, yeah.
Who is not just the same or way worse.
Yeah, also, I like to fuck them. They're like my, as I said, I was the most,
My car always breaks down outside your house, so I have to stay like an extra 2 hours until a recovery come out.
No, I did not cut the brakes. No, what was that one we did? Remember the guy Vaseline the ham? That also was in there. How else could you make this more cursed? Oh, we do have an ugly goth girl that acts at the table. Yeah. Like, Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah. Ugly goth.
Do you Catan?
Yes, also I'm a big enthusiast into just board games in general. I'm also a sore loser as well. I will start laying and sklaying. And
I'm really into astrology.
But not like the fun type of astrology.
No, as in like, you're acting like such a Gemini right now.
Yeah. Oh, also I bring crystals like Chris Chan crystals. Yes. I you know what? See, whenever there's an encounter, so I would just get my crystals out and try and diffuse the situation. Also, I'm a pacifist, and I'm also just a bit of a dick about it. Yeah. Also, I'm better. Oh, I'm a vegan as well. Yeah. But I'm actually a vegan carnivore hybrid mix. Mm-hmm. You see,
so whenever I am a vegan, but I also eat meat. Yes, we do exist.
Yeah. Yes, we do actually exist. Is there anything else we can do?
You add to that list in the comments down below. Add to the list. Also walks about with a bad dragon in the backpack just to show everybody. Yeah, yes. He never uses it, just shows it.
No, they bring a new one every week because they add to their collection.
Oh, yeah.
They got to get that one with the eggs.
Yeah.
That one fucks me up. That actually fucks me out.
But anyway, you add to your bad report of the worst
advertisement.
The worst advertisement of a player. You add to it down below. And while you're down below, check out the link because we do have a 30% off.
Oh, yes. With 30%
on the website.
Check
that out.
Check that out. Anything else? No?
No, that's it. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.